Thank you for joining us as we share about this exciting opportunity. I'm Steve Van Diest.
And I'm Christine Van Diest.
If we haven't met you before, or someone invited you to watch this brief presentation, we are excited to meet you, but also excited to share with you the possibility of what could happen in your life and in those lives around you.
So we've been married for 25 years in 2018. We have 4 amazing children, John, Ben, Isabella, and Jacob. And we are a CU buff family, if you can't tell from our pictures here. We love fitness, we love traveling, and we love seeing what God has in store for us each and every day so that we can bless and breathe life into others. We believe in going for your dreams and inspiring others to greatness. We were in full-time nonprofit work for about 15 years and moved us to Boulder, Colorado, to Chile, to Spain, and Mexico City, and now back in Colorado.
Since those days of nonprofit, we have started approximately 5 businesses in the world of e-commerce, retail, manufacturing, consulting, training, fitness. Some have been great, and some have been absolute failures. But we are excited about now. Shaklee business opportunity is our now. It's our excitement. It's what we want to share with you today.
So you may have come across this presentation because of a friend. They invited you to check it out and take a look, and you're asking some questions. So we are going to share with you the business opportunity and about the products of Shaklee, and they go hand in hand. We found out about Shaklee 10 years ago. I was invited by a friend. I started using the products, actually the non-toxic cleaning products, and lo and behold, I lost my childhood asthma as of 28 years, and it's been a little over 10 years that I've been inhaler-free, which is awesome. It's also fueled our athletic endeavors, our kids' performance. It's helped Steve lose 20 pounds in 2014, and it's honestly kept us looking and living healthy and younger longer. We're almost getting close to that 50-year mark soon. But before I tell you why we chose Shaklee, I want you to take a moment and, even looking at this slide, hit pause and think about what you are looking for in life, what you're looking for in your family, business, and your dreams. And yeah, hit pause and then write some of those things down.
Did you hit pause? Now you're back. Maybe you wrote down what you're looking for. Has to do with just free time and margin. To spend more time with your family and your loved ones, your hobbies. It might be some personal issues, maybe some wounds that you're working through, or some health personal issues. Maybe you flat out just need more income now, and really as you're thinking forward into retirement, into your next chapter and season. Or like me at sometimes, what's helped me in my journey and some of the changes, I didn't feel like I was using all my gifts and abilities, and didn't feel like I was part of something with a bigger purpose, and a mission, and a vision. We encourage you to take some time with us as we go through this. Pull out a piece of paper, a journal, to start asking questions. What comes up? What answers are being solved? And dig deep and self-evaluate. Ultimately, you're going to ask some of these questions that are on the screen, but it comes down to a deeper question you're asking. Can I do this? And do I want to do this?
And our goal is to help you clarify and explore the Shaklee opportunity. And then we want you to talk to the person that invited you to take a look and check this out, and so that you have more clarity in this. We're also willing to grab a coffee with you if you're local, or honestly have a conversation and jump on the phone and chat with you too.
That's our dogs in the background. We also have 2 dogs. Why did we choose Shaklee? And people choose it for all different reasons. But as I coach and consult and help people think about their future businesses, you want to ask these 4 questions regardless of what business you're looking at. First is, can I make a sustained income? Will it continue to grow? And will I have asset residual income into my later years? Or are you just starting a business that really just replaces another job, and now you have all the headaches of having a business? First question, it's about income. Secondly, do I believe in the integrity of the business model, the product, or the service that I'm providing for others? Third, what is the growth opportunity of this business? Is it a fad? Is it just something that might Is it like a Cabbage Patch doll that might come and then it's gone? But will I, and in this growth opportunity, will I be limited by leadership of others or by an organization? And fourth, how will it provide the life that you're looking for? Meaning and purpose, gifts and abilities. We ask those questions for all of our businesses. And to be honest, we should have asked them a little deeper and spent a little more time evaluating those 4 areas before we actually started a couple others.
You know, interesting enough, when I started Shaklee, I wasn't honestly looking for the business opportunity. I was a happy customer. I love the products. It changed my health, and I began sharing it with friends and family. And then when I decided and chose to go for it as a business, honestly, it was the only thing that really answered these 4 questions that Steve just talked about.
Humbly and wisely, I joined Christine recently in this Shaklee Now opportunity because I saw a couple things. I saw the financial wins. I saw it as a residual asset income. I wanted to be working towards something that was going to last us well into our retirement years. And I began to see as a company that they've paid out over $8 billion in dividends to their distributors, as well as never missed a paycheck once. And then I began, as a consumer of the products the last 10 years, it changed us. And so I began to go, yes, the integrity of the products. And so I am jumping full on. I'm excited about this. We've seen growth already in the last month or so. And what it did for me as well is it matched my gifts and abilities, and to partner with my best friend and my wife. And it also was something deeper. It was a mission and vision that I could really put my heart and soul into. As you think about the business and you want to look at what industry you're getting into, if it's retail, or if like this, it's Shaklee, it's in the global wellness industry. You got to look at the past, but as well as what's going forward, the growth opportunity. As you jump on, are you limiting yourself? In some cases, you jump into the real estate market and you're buying it at the peak, you may lose. But in the global wellness industry, as we've learned from 2013 to 2015, it was a 10.6 growth in those years. And it was $3.7 trillion in growing. We've heard stats recently, it's 12.8 and up to $4.2 trillion. Interestingly enough, when you look at the global wellness industry and compare it to the overall economic growth, the overall economic growth from 13 to 17 was actually -3. So the global wellness industry is growing rapidly.
Well, now what I love about the Shaklee global wellness industry is that it's not just one thing. It's very diversified. So you can see even on this page, the healthy nutrition, weight, beauty, home. It's seizing the opportunity and the diversification of all these different lines. And I love that. And even currently, the healthy beauty is one of the fastest sectors of the wellness industry. And so this is really important to know that there's not just one item, one kind of product line.
As you think about it as a business, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself into something, whereas in 2 to 3 years, you might want to change. So maybe your focus now is on skin. And the largest organ in our body is our skin. So healthy beauty. I'm 30 days in to using the youth line. My face and my skin has never looked better and feels better. And as you see, and as you think about these 4 areas, almost every human on earth has a need in one of these areas, if not all 4. And so you're allowed to pivot, change, and meet the needs of every single person on earth.
Now, when I came into Shaklee, it was the healthy, the non-toxic cleaning line that really drew my attention. And it's what I mentioned earlier, how I lost my asthma. But now we use products in all these lines. And even as I coach clients and really meet with clients on nutrition and health, it's all these lines that I can represent.
And one area that I want to even mention in this area is that these are all consumables and they're all repeatable. You're not selling a towel once and never be able to sell that towel again. You're not selling a car once and have to wait 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Again, these are monthly consumables.
Right.
Income. As you evaluate the business, you want to talk about income. As I said earlier, $8 billion in commissions have been paid out. Over 1 millionaires have been created in the Shaklee family. I can't say that's true about my other businesses. There have been times where I've not cut myself a paycheck, or asked even our staff to delay a few days for cash flow reasons. The income, what I love about this is the income opportunity is not based on a certain ethnicity. It's not based on your gender. It's not based on your age gap or what your history is in business or even your geography of where you live. You can start this business regardless because it's built on you and it's built on a company that allows to cross every boundary and barrier.
Excuse me. Now there's a freedom of income. What I love about this, my business leader a few years ago, her and her family took 6 months off and they traveled around the US. They also went internationally and they still received their monthly paychecks with Shaklee while they were creating amazing memories with their family. And even just recently, my business leader had a goal when I reached a certain rank and income that I was going to buy a new ski boat. That's something that they love, time on the water, time as family. So there's such income opportunities, what we dream, what we can continue to dream, that can become a reality. So Dr. Shaklee, now when I first heard of Dr. Shaklee, some people might have said Shaklee, but he actually was a real person. And he was a philosopher, innovator, he was a naturopath, a chiropractor, and in his core, his DNA was how to have harmony with nature. And he just loved helping people, improving the lives of everyone that he touched. And so his company really replicated that DNA. Tremendous change agent into how business and health are even experienced today in other companies. So he was definitely ahead of his time.
100 years of innovation. Yes, it was the first multivitamin. It was the first protein isolate. But over the years, Dr. Shaklee and a team of scientists and leaders have created innovative products that will help you live younger, longer.
So how can you prove that? Because I think every company has their magic potion pill, their amazing product. How do you know that to be true? When you walk into any kind of vitamin store, there's hundreds of brands. And so I would say it's just the proof is in the pudding. Just what do the studies show? Third party, other people saying about your company. So one of the ones that the studies that was remarkable, the landmark study, Shaklee signed off on this groundbreaking study, a 20-year long-term supplement user, and CU Berkeley was going to publish the results. And Shaklee said, we believe in our products, we'll let you do that. So that's a huge risk for a company that you're hoping and praying that your products speak for themselves, but Shaklee had the confidence that we know the integrity, we knew the product would come back positive, showing great health. So the results of the landmark study, you can see on here that over that 20-year period, just remarkably better health in these health biomarkers. And even you can see the 80-year-old Shaklee supplement user, even just the telomeres, which shows the longevity of someone's life, was similar to a 41-year-old non-supplement user based on this study. So clinical results proven. And how many companies are really willing to do that and have done that? So I want you to consider that as you look into a company that you believe in and trust.
And talk to the person that invited you or talk to us. We can give you links, and so it's not just one slide, but you can dig deep into the research that there is proof in the products and the company. Changing brands can change your life. Dr. Blackburn, yes, a Nobel Prize winner in medicine in 2009, says this: the Shaklee population is remarkably healthier than the general population. As shown by two studies, ones that Christine just mentioned, the landmark study and long-term nutritional supplement users on that, and a telomere study.
So we mentioned earlier in how evaluating how to choose a business, you must look at the integrity of the product or service you're providing. So that Shaklee is safe, it's proven, it's guaranteed. You want to see what is the integrity, and Steve mentioned that earlier. So for us, Shaklee, the difference, that's what stood out to me way back when, 10 years ago, that they exceed the organic standards, the FDA, the pharmaceutical grade standards. So if you're going to put your business, reputation on the line, you want to have proof. And it's not just something that is just floating around. I think it's better, but you really want to know that it's, whether it's an endorsement of someone popular and famous, but that really there are some testing and some protocols. So we wanted, when I think about for a family, I wanted what was safe, what my kids are using, what I'm using. And looking at this slide, the tests that are done, the quality test, really the R&D, what's put into this company to know that it's safe, what's going to go in your body.
And to be honest, it wasn't just endorsed by some professional athlete or somebody in Hollywood, so we all follow along. It's science.
Yeah.
It's proven. And I have watched over the 10 years, not only have I seen it affect me. In 2014, I followed their nutrition and weight loss program, and in 6 to 8 weeks, I lost 20 pounds. I felt phenomenal. I saw my numbers change, my blood work change over a 2-year period. Triglycerides and cholesterol numbers radically change. I've watched Christine, who's a trainer. She competes in the CrossFit world locally and nationally, constantly podium at age 47. And many 20-year-olds look up to her and her longevity and strength. I've watched my kids stay healthy, recover from colds. It's a very different experience to watch health compared to just the general population. And then, for example, Jonathan, who is a middle linebacker at University of Colorado in his second year, has gone through multiple surgeries. This past November, he tore his ACL at the end of last year's season. And in January, his nutritionist met with him. He's post-op, about 6 weeks. He weighed in at 219 pounds, 16% body fat. And she goes, John, you need to take this weight gainer from the local over-the-counter, protein mega something. And he called me immediately and said, Dad, what do I do? He's a Shaklee kid. All his performance from about 10 years old till 20 years old now is built on Shaklee performance products and nutrition and supplementation. And I said, John, double down on Shaklee. Don't tell her, just keep going. Well, in July, he's healed. He's back in camp, and he weighed in at 235 pounds and 13% body fat. He put on 25 pounds of lean muscle mass, but he stayed healthy in the process. It's proven.
Now, what I love about Shaklee too is if you don't like it, if you don't see the change, if you don't see what you're hoping to get, they have 100% money back guarantee, empty bottle guarantee. So I really encourage people, try it for the entire month, and they are really good about the customer service because seriously, we really believe in our products.
Leadership. I'm kind of a bit of a leadership nerd from my early days of nonprofit, getting my MBA. I love nerding out on leadership and learning and trying to hone in my craft. And I'm still a work in progress as well on how to be a better leader and care for others. What began under Dr. Shaklee's values and mission and vision for caring for people and creating a healthier world is now followed with Roger Barnett. He is the chairman and chief executive officer. I love his story. About 15 years ago, he spent well over 3 years, a large team, over $25 million of his own resources just shopping for the next company that was going to be his life's work. And he had criteria very similar to ours when we were searching for a business. Is there integrity? Is there a growth opportunity? Is there limits to the company? Does it impact people? Does it free people? And so we met him multiple times, but spent some time with him about 2 or 3 weeks ago and had a private conversation. I love his care for us as distributors and leaders, his willingness to push the boundaries to make our business better. You have options. As you look in your life, in your employment, in your gifts and your abilities and how you spend your time, you can be unemployed. I have a job. Or a business owner. You own a system of something that creates something, a value or a service or a product. You could be self-employed. You own a job. Or you can be an investor. You have money that's working for you. But I want to encourage you guys, regardless of where you are on this, is to become an investor, not just in the financial way, but an investor in yourself. If you begin to look at yourself as your greatest asset, your greatest tool to creating your hopes and dreams, to creating your future, you are the best bet. Maybe not this other company, maybe not this other job, but you are the best bet. Believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and the sky is the limit.
So this is a great illustration that shows the potential of what someone can make. Leadership level, the average income. So even at the base director, $10,000 is powerful. What could you do with $10,000? Whether it's getting out of debt, it's paying off credit card bills, it's paying off student loans. Could that help you? Or is that something that could go towards a family, making memories with family, trips and things like that? But in reality, you can, with hard work, with effort, sticking to it, persevering, being persistently consistent, you can see and make more than you ever can imagine and really make and change lives along the way.
And there's some fun bonuses. A few years ago, Shaklee sent us to the Bay Area and Napa Valley for a long weekend. They sent us for 7 days to Playa del Carmen. And there are other benefits along the way that you can earn as you work. The normal job is you work and you get paid a promised wage. And if you're in sales, maybe you work, and you build your sales criteria or your zone. But I've heard it over and over and over again that the corporation says, you've done such a good job, we're going to cut it in half, do it again. There's limits. The sky is the limit here for you. And it's really based on the Shaklee plan is work, and your business will grow. It's not work, get paid, work, get paid. It's work, build, invest in yourselves, and over time you will build that asset residual income that'll change your life well into your retirement years. How it works. As I've investigated, interviewed, talked, met, the most successful Shaklee business leaders do these things. They use the products. Wouldn't it be crazy if you were in the fitness world and you just never worked out, you never ate healthy? That would be crazy if you said, I'm going to go start a Shaklee business, but you know what? I'm going to do it by never using the products. You need to become a raving fan of the products. Let it change your life. Let it change your health like it did our families. And use the products. That's the first thing that most successful leaders are doing. They're a Shaklee consumer. The second is in the business area is build your customer base. I want to add on, treat this like a job. Those that treat this like a hobby, I'm going to throw something against the wall and say, hey, I'm a Shaklee distributor, and it's a hobby. It's not going to grow. Build your customer base by building your business. Treat this like a job. Take it seriously. Invest in yourself and grow your business. Third, it's pretty simple. This comes from my nonprofit days of leadership and people development. Teach 3 other people, just to start this way, 3 other people to do the same thing that you're doing. Transform your health, transform your income, transform your leadership gifts and abilities. And then it's just rinse and repeat. Use, build your business, teach others to do the same. And we're here as a team of leaders to help you. When you win, we win. But the reality is in many cases, there are people, business leaders under their bosses that are winning even more so, but it's not a loss for anybody. We're not in competition.
Mm-hmm. There's power in decision, and we've chosen to make this part of our plan, our future, and excited about that. And maybe hearing some of these are sharing the business opportunity about the Shaklee opportunity, that you might have questions, thoughts, and that is great. And I want you to connect with us or connect with the person that invited you to consider this, to take a look. And we love to help others, pour into them, help change their lives, their financial lives, their future, dreaming again. I mean, it's a joy that we get to work together and partner with some amazing people and to really help impact others and breathe life into others. So we're grateful for your time to take a look, and thank you for considering this.
We look forward to meeting you. And for some of you, we even look forward to locking arms with you and changing the world together.